everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight, whenever it is for you. I know it's been probably almost 2 weeks, I think, since the last video. Um, so I'm going to break this video, I think, into two parts because I don't want to make it really long. So first part, I'm going to talk about old Earth stuff. The second part, I will talk about new Earth. Okay. I've just been trying to sit here to figure out how I want to do this. I'm actually going to share some information that has been sort of talked about, not very much so, because as you know, most of the news right now is about the election stuff and COVID, and there's very little been talked about in mainstream news about this. And so I want to share this because this is kind of where the planet is heading. Now, I'll share. I want to just present the facts, and I want to present an information. And the purpose of me doing this and sharing this information is because I care. I care to help people become aware. It's never about to create fear. It's about awareness and truth, and because it affects the whole planet. And I think it's very important to be strong together. And this especially will affect those who stay behind or who gets trapped into this, okay? And now when I say that, it's everybody has their, okay. So I want to start off by this. We all have our paths to choose. We all have our own individual awakenings, individual, evolving of our soul. So we each are here for different reasons. There are those human souls, like I've said, who are getting that chance to graduate from third grade to fourth grade, okay? They're getting that opportunity. There are those of us that are volunteers, who are souls from other races of beings from higher densities, higher grades. We're here to spread truth, spread love, spread awareness, spread healing, you name it, okay? So we're all kind of in this together. The reason it's so complicated is because there's so much diversity on this planet. There are so many levels here of groups here that there are human souls, yes, many of them third grade, third density, who are at all different levels. Some are just beginning third density lives. Some have been here, they're coming up to the end. It's each of us to choose to be conscious of those choices too, of what we create in our free will on this planet. So people may ask, and they get confused because there's a lot of confusion right now. There's a lot going on with the U.S. presidential election. I'm not going to go into that. I don't want to get into that detail and anything related to that. I'm going to talk about a global agenda that is in the works right now. This has been planned for many years. I've touched on it sort of before, but this isn't a theory, or people will say, oh, that's just conspiracy theory. This is fact. This is plain out right there. You can go to it, and I will explain it. So what I'm talking about is called the Great Reset. The Great Reset, what is it? It is a complete overhaul of this entire globe. What it involves, it covers every aspect of this planet. It covers the financial sector, the economic sector, the food sector, the planetary sector, individual cultures, societies, countries, everything, okay? This is being created and done by the World Economic Forum. You can go to their website. You can see it right on their website. It's been in Time magazine. It's been described there. I'm just going to give you the facts without presenting my own opinion because I don't want to influence anybody until the end, okay? Okay, so what does this involve? Well, January 25th, 2021 is when they start implementing this Great Reset. What is it? Well, the central banks are planning on taking all the money and switching it over to a new financial system, a one global digital currency system. Means no more paper money. What they plan on doing, and I will share the video. First, real quick, there's a guy that actually, his channel's Adapt 2030, and I'll put it in the link in the description box. He talks about this Great Reset in really great detail. He includes all his sources and backup information. He puts the type of financial system that they're going to be using. This is all public knowledge. It isn't like it's a theory, like I said, a conspiracy or anything. This is real. What it involves in is they literally, as the way this guy put it, and he did his research, is they take everybody's money. So if you have a life savings, they clean it out, literally, and they put it into a new system, and they divide it evenly among all the countries of the world. Yes, that's their plan. They will, when they do this, it will cut off the money supply. People won't have money. Now they're saying when they implement this new financial system, whether it happens, I don't know, on the 25th of January or not, it will, when you switch, if you've ever been in a business or a corporation and know how IT works, when you switch a new system, there's a lot of bugs and things with it. So they're expecting, this whole year has been kind of a practice run for lockdowns and for foods, like stocking up on food, and people are doing that, for social distancing, for doing all this stuff. Yes, COVID is here, but there's also a bigger picture here for this, okay? I'm just going to summarize it briefly. I will, like I said, put the link to this guy that does this video, which he does an amazing job. I listened to the video and I've watched other things of his, and he is very, very detailed. He includes all of his sources. He includes all of the information. So that way you can do your own research. So I'll kind of get where I'm going with this. So basically what they will do, this agenda is backed by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of companies worldwide. These companies will be the stakeholders in this plan agenda, what does that mean? Instead of shareholders, where they share it among people and stocks and things, it's going to be stakeholders, which is the companies themselves. Big tech, all of these companies, they will work with countries and their governments to implement this plan, okay? They will basically dictate how much you will be able to eat food-wise per month, how much you'll be able to make an income. They will also no longer allow, and they have this, and this is right on their website. No one will be able to own anything. Everyone will have to rent their house, their car, everything, okay? They also plan to get rid of all fossil fuels within 2 or 3 years. They plan on, it's a massive agenda. Now they're putting this out there as as a way to save the planet, okay? But in actuality, it's more of a control mechanism for people. It's a start over. I'm reading my notes here I took here. The founder of World Economic Forum is Klaus Schwab. He basically has been quoted saying that he wants to create a fusion between the biological, the physical, the mental, and the computer. So it means creating people as basically artificial, okay, robots. Everybody would be tapped in. They would imprint everybody with a microchip. And I'm not kidding you with this. They would do that. It would tap into their computer so they know what everybody's doing at every single moment. It's a control mechanism. This is complete tyranny. And I mean, yes, I'm giving now my opinion. This is a global cabal Illuminati elite agenda. This is backed by these trillionaires, billionaires, who do not really have any they do not have the good intentions for humanity, okay? This is old Earth. Now, will this be successful? I have a hard time feeling that it will. I have a feeling that people are going to retaliate and they're going to get violent. Now, do I believe these companies and these countries and that will implement their military against people? Yeah, I do. This is old Earth. Okay, this is the breakdown of the third dimension, third density of this planet. Remember I said the third density, third dimension is going away. This leads into food. There is going to be a food shortage. It's already starting. There's been many articles already, and I will include the same guy who did a video actually today or yesterday. There will be a corn, soy, and wheat shortage. It's already started. Typically what they do is they have a surplus from last year. So most of these big producers of wheat, corn, soy have surplus, okay? China will have their own. But what's been happening in China is all of their surplus that they had because of these massive floods and destruction they've had has wiped out all their surplus. So now they are completely shortage on their food. So all that's being given this year is what has been produced this year. That's all there is. There's no more surplus for globally. So what they do is China is desperate because they have probably one of the largest populations on this planet, country-wise, as well as India. And they plan on they will buy up any other country and they will pay triple the amount. So you can expect prices to go up in the US on food until there will be complete shortages. I'm only, like I said, sharing this because I think it's vitally important to spread the information to people. You can do your research. You can, I'm speaking from my heart because I don't want people to suffer through this. Nobody should have to go through this. Whether this agenda is going to be successful or not, I don't know. I don't believe it will. I believe there will be lots of crazy chaos, everything going on. Do I believe that those who are ascending, who are ready to, will be here? No. Do I believe that the first wave is shifting before the end of this year? Yes, I do. But I want, everyone has to use their own discernment. They have to use their own, do their own research. They have to do their own homework, basically, and what resonates with you. Now, why is this happening? Well, as you know, there's such a division on this planet of those who are kind of awakened and those who are not. And there's a big group that are in favor of this agenda. And so they're creating that with their free will. It's being created, excuse me, sorry. This agenda is being created and being allowed because of a large group of people. There's also another large group of people who are totally against this. I think it also is there's a lot that's not being, the people that are in agreement with this don't realize some of the details of this agenda. Um, you're going to see more and more of this come out, I would say, probably in the news in December. Um, the uh, there has been some talk of this already from uh, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada. He's talked about this already. Many other countries are behind this. So I will leave it at that. Like I said, my opinion is this is a global elite. It's very dark agenda. It's not freedom. Um, not what I agree with. I will not be a part of this. I am not. This is why we did not come here to be a part of this negative. I will say that negative alien agenda, because these are beings that are not human souls in these bodies that are doing this. They're trying to keep control. Now, what will happen? There will be a lot of craziness, a lot of breakdown of society. There will be probably many people passing. There will be, like I said, shifts happening of the first wave that will ascend, who are ready, who have let go of all these distractions, who are not getting caught up in the dark spell magic of this agenda that's been happening, of this mainstream news, of this dark, this fighting and this constant distraction. Um, an important thing is to be in your heart. Important thing is to help others. To my job here, my mission has always been to share the truth, bring awareness uh, through my heart. Okay, and I feel this is so important. If I didn't share this information, that I feel I'm not doing my part in this whole process. Okay, so I'm sharing this because I feel this is my mission. I know this will cause people to be fearful. I understand that. Um, we have to let go. The important thing is let go, be in your heart. You will be fine. Okay, trust, have your faith, trust in Creator, God, Source, trust in your heart. Um, so this will be a complete breakdown. There will also be, like I talked about, earth changes, which are already happening. There's been massive flooding all over the world. Um, much, I believe, yes, is weather manipulation. This guy talks about this in his video too, and he shows proof of this with backed up sources. Um, he does a phenomenal job, he really does. So I will put that in the link in the description box. So please share this information. This is kind of where this old earth is heading. And I will go in my next video, I will share the part 2 of this. I will share how the new earth, okay, there already are new earths already. There's other earths existing in other realms and other dimensions, okay? But how will those who are ascending, those human souls, how they will create their new earth, okay? Which will be actually 4th grade, heart-centered chakra, 5th dimensional. It will be a complete positive planet only. See, the thing is, what these elite are doing is they're trying to create a negative 4th grade, 4th density planet. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to manifest that by using people, by using these free will of people to agree with their agenda. They're trying to create that negative polarity planet. And it's not going to happen because it's already been decided that the planet would ascend into and there would be only the 5th positive polarity new earth. Okay, so my next video I will share with you what was given last night from the Pleiadians. I've used discernment. I've put this through my heart. I put this through God, Creator, and I got a very big confirmation that yes, indeed, regarding the new earth. So I will share that in my next part 2. I want to thank you for watching this. I really highly suggest you watch the guy's video, 2 videos. One last thing before I forget. I'm not sure if people heard this in the United States here, but there will be a truckers nationwide strike the weekend of Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's a planned nationwide truckers strike. What does that mean? No food, nothing will be shipped to grocery stores and department stores, nothing. There will most likely be many bare shelves. So this is planned. The truckers are doing this because they are in retaliation. I shouldn't say retaliation, that's a strong word, but they're in protest of this Green New Deal that's been talked about by Joe Biden, this Great Reset, where they would remove all fossil fuels within a very short amount of time, and they're protesting this. So they're protesting, and they're basically saying, "You want to see what it's like without us? We'll show you." So, might want to stock up a little bit, for extra days, because it'll probably be, if there's a nationwide trucker strike, you're going to have a lot of bare shelves, and you're going to probably have a lot less food for a week to 2 weeks. So just so you know. So I'm just letting people know. I'm going to end this now, and I will share part 2 with the New Earth. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm doing this because I feel it's highly important to make people aware of what's happening. I doing this because this is for everyone. It affects everybody. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please share this video. It's so important. Leave a comment. Check out my other videos. And I will see you in the next video, part 2. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Much love.